Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I have a project share for ScrapDiva Designs, and this is featuring several of her dies from her September release. I've also used a die from either the July or August release, and I'll show you that shortly. So I have two projects in front of me, and the first one is this Memorydex envelope. So the Memorydex envelope came out I think 1 or 2 months ago. I can't remember if it was, again, July or August release. And that's the set here. So for the back of the Memorydex, which here's the Memorydex punch out, for the backing, I've used a pink shimmer cardstock, and that is backed with some 65-pound cardstock because this paper is not very thick. This is from a Michaels paper pad. The front of the envelope is cut from acetate, and I've just hand cut that myself because that part of the die set does not have a Memorydex punch out. And just so you know, this die set does not cut through acetate, but it provides enough of an impression on the acetate where you can just follow the cut lines. And on the envelope, I've used 2 other die sets. For this Sentiment Scary, this is from the Halloween Words #2 set, which came out this month, September, for September. And then this spiderweb here, which is cut from holographic paper, is also from the September release, and this is from the Spider Bow set. And I've cut the backing for the Sentiment on 5mm pink foam from Hobby Lobby. Here's a little spider cabochon, flat back, and some really fun multicolored eyelash thread or eyelash yarn. So for the skeleton itself, I've actually cut 2 here, so I'm gonna put this down for a second. I've used the Luna collection, which is a Frank Garcia collection from last year, and I've also cut out this skeleton from another sheet of shimmer paper from the same paper pad at Michaels, but a different, I think this is like more of a lavender color. This one is more of a bright pastel pink. And I had a great time paper piecing this, all the little bones. It's just such an adorable, it makes me think of like a gingerbread skeleton. It's just really fun. And I may be using this for journaling, so that's why I cut an additional piece here. And this guy fits perfectly in this Memorydex envelope. So again, this is the Memorydex envelope set. And then here is the Halloween Words 2 die set. Here's the word Scary, and you also get Howl, Midnight, let's see, what's this one? Horror, Scream, and Spells. So this is a fun set. And then here is the Skeleton mini album. So you have this large backing piece, which you have plain and stitched layers. Then you have the skeleton itself. So you have the outline of the skeleton, and then you have this piece which is stitched, and then you have all the little bones that you can pop out. So I had cut out, and popped out all the little bone pieces or skeleton pieces, and I was left with the pink sheet. So basically this was a sheet of paper, and you could just see all these the white space on that pink sheet of paper. And I didn't want to let it go to waste, so I just basically cut out the shape of that skeleton again. And I kept all the little pieces that you pop out here and glued that onto this white cardstock. And this is gonna go into my October daily. I figured I might as well get a start on it now. And I've cut out more of that Scary Sentiment. That's cut out of more holographic paper and added that to the sheet. And then this is a 6x8 sheet. I love using it's a Paper Studio 3-ring binder that holds a 6x8. I think that's the size. And if you have a 6x8 paper pad, all you need to do is rip that out of your paper pad and hole punch it. And here this cardstock is pretty thin, so I've punched out hole reinforcers and glued that on. So yeah, now I'm happy to have gotten a little start on my October daily. And I'm probably going to use bits and pieces of leftover projects from my ScrapDiva design team dies and continue on with making my October daily. So lastly, I just want to show you the spider bow set. This has so many elements to it, but I used the smaller spider web in this project here. So there you have it. Those are my projects for today. I hope that this inspires you. Please follow hashtag ScrapDiva Designs for more project inspiration. So many crafters have created some adorable projects with this skeleton mini album set. Some have created this character out of felt. There were some great shaker versions of this as well. And it just is so inspiring. I love to see how other crafters use this set. So have a great day, and thank you again for visiting my channel. Bye.